Today we're going to be checking out the top 5 places to visit, not just in Norway, but in specifically Northern Norway, because Northern Norway is just that cool.
Yeah, you know it's that good when Ryan Shirley has to make a whole video about just one section of the country that it's decently big, but not that big, and he's still making a whole video on just a region.
I mean, that's Northern Norway specifically has been a place that's always been on my bucket list. I feel like ever since I saw it like as a screensaver on a computer, I just saw it and I was like, whoa, where is that? Then I clicked to learn more about this picture, showed me where it was. I dug deeper into it. It's got to be one of the most beautiful places in the entire world.
We were briefly planning a trip where we would go from the northernmost point of mainland Europe to the southernmost point of mainland Europe, and that involves going through northern Norway. But unfortunately, that led us to the realization that it's kind of big up there and it takes a long time to drive around, but it looks super dang beautiful and we want to go.
Driving around fjords. You wouldn't expect it. It takes a long, long time.
Yeah.
Well, let's check out this video, see some of them with our eyes, some of these places, and have the Rye guy here
Right.
tell us what's the coolest. Let's do it.
What's up, guys? My name is Ryan Shirley, and last summer I explored northern Norway, and I want to show you my 5 favorite
It's
spots.
insane.
My gosh.
Not to mention, you can just get the northern lights too.
Now, to get to Norway, I flew into Tromsø. And from
That's the
Tromsø-
drive we were talking about.
Yeah. And we wanted to, of course, go to the northernmost point, which is further up above Tromsø there.
I think it was another 8 hours to get to the northern post point the other way. And not to mention, if we wanted to just go down here quick, part of this trip to go all the way down to the southernmost point of Europe, we'd have to drive back to Tromsø, drop off the car, and then get on the train that's over here somewhere. It would have taken days.
Yes.
I made the long drive all the way to Lofoten. So the first stop on our way to Lofoten was the town of Henningsvær, Norway, to see the world's most scenic soccer field. Now, when we got here, I was blown away because there was nobody at the soccer field. We had
It's
it
so
all
cool
to
too that you can just go there and then
ourselves.
there's nobody there. That's crazy.
But we were stupid because we didn't bring a soccer ball. So we ended up
Oof.
running around senselessly and doing a bunch of cartwheels and weird tricks and flying our drone around the soccer field. We spent probably 1 or 2 hours there. I mean, we
Look at
had
that view.
an amazing time. I was just flying my drone, getting some of the cool shots I've ever gotten. Make sure you put that on your list and make sure you bring a soccer ball. So after Henningsvær, we made the 2-hour drive to the infamous beach of Kvalvika. Now, Kvalvika, it's about a 2
Ryan, one of the things he always says is infamous, and infamous means famous for a bad reason. It happens a lot with younger people. They use infamous as a word for famous. It's interesting.
Good old
kilometer
bro guy.
Just a bro guy.
hike into the beach, and you're gonna start walking on these planks through this marsh, and then you're gonna kind of hit the saddle, and it's gonna start turning rocky. Then you're gonna start walking down towards the beach. Now this beach is gonna blow your freaking mind. Like, I could not believe how pretty this was. And we came right when the sun was setting, so it had this
That's
like
crazy.
natural glow, and it was just unbelievable. The water is like a Caribbean blue. The grass is green, like it feels like you're in
Really don't
like somewhere
expect that there.
tropical, and then the mountains are just absolutely huge. Like, it is unbelievable. So we got there, and there's this peak, and we wanted to hike to the top and
Gotta
get
do
a better
it.
vantage point. So we started sprinting up the mountain to try to reach there before sunset. About 30 minutes into it, I was dying. It is extremely hard, extremely steep, and unfortunately we didn't make it to the top, but we still got amazing drone shots. We were able to fly the drone to the top of the peak to get that beautiful vantage point. It was absolutely beautiful. I would highly
incredible.
recommend it. If you guys have a tent, you can actually camp there. So after we took
That'd
a
be
different
cool.
way back from
Wait,
the
does
top-
Norway have? You can
Uh,
just camp wherever you want.
Yeah, 'cause GeoWizard did. What's his overnight? His straight line challenge across Norway. I know they have the every man's right or whatever. You can just walk wherever, but they might have the tent one still.
I think they do. I feel like Iceland got rid of that. They used to have it, but Norway still does have it. That may have changed. So, I don't
But
know.
you had to walk on these wooden planks. It was extremely marshy, so be prepared.
Ooh.
You might get your shoes and pants wet. So that night, we spent the night in Airbnb. The next day, we made the 30-minute drive to Reine.
That's
Now,
the
if you type in
place.
Norway on Google search, Reine will pop up, and it is just like what you would imagine Norway to be. It just has these massive sea mountains that rise out of the ocean. It is green, it is beautiful, and it has these red houses that are just absolutely stunning.
Gosh.
So we got there, we flew the drone around, we rocked around the town. If you plan on visiting the Floating Islands, make sure you stop at Reine. It's gonna blow your mind.
That's
So
great.
after Reine, we drove back, we visited a really cool beach, and got some other cool shots. So after visiting Reine, we took the long journey all the way up to Senja.
Gosh,
After visiting
He
Reine,
couldn't climb up
we
that
took the
other one,
long
but
journey
he somehow got right there.
that's insane.
all the way up to Senja. And Senja is what originally drew my attention to Northern Norway, and it was the reason why I came. There's this mountain that absolutely just blew my mind when I saw it. And it's in this town in Senja. So how to get there? It's in a town called Fjordgard. You're going to drive through this tunnel. It's super
Do
sketchy.
you think that's the Norwegian
It's in a
pronunciation?
town called Fjordgard.
Fjordard.
You're going to
Definitely.
drive through this tunnel. It's super
Look at
sketchy.
that.
Oh my gosh. That Norwegian infrastructure right there.
And then you're going to get into the small town of Fjordard. You're going to drive up to the base of the mountain. I hiked up. It was actually a pretty difficult hike. And I got to the top and I was just mind blown by this mountain that just sticks out of
so
nowhere.
cool.
There's
Gotta
that
do
big
it.
mountain right there. Then over to my right side, there's more mountains. And just
Wow.
super beautiful. And this all sits on the super high cliff that just drops straight down. So it's absolutely beautiful. What I did is I decided that I was going to spend the night up there so I could see the northern lights. So I literally just had my blanket and a pillow and my camera gear,
Dang.
and I used that to keep me warm. And I waited till the sun to go down. It took like 3 hours since I was so high up. The sun just
Wow.
sets a lot slower. But anyways, I waited and the northern lights came and it
That's
absolutely
so
blew
cool.
my mind. The lights were on for like 2 hours. I was like having time of life, getting time lapses, getting some amazing drone footage. And then I
That's
decided that I
insane.
wasn't going to spend the night. It was too freaky. So I hiked down to my
Too
car.
freaky. You might roll off the cliff. Man, that's
Or a
crazy.
Norwegian monster will come get you.
They got trolls and stuff.
Yeah.
And then the very next day, I explored more of Senja and I visited the place of Tungeneset and Bergbotn. Tungeneset is about a 30-minute drive from Fjordard. I got some really cool drone shots there and it was super beautiful. And then I made the drive over to Bergbotn. Bergbotn has this very popular lookout, but I decided to go somewhere different. I decided to do a hike
Oh, so
that's
is
very
that to get above so you can actually get a cool picture?
It's cool, I guess, because the people in front get their view and the people above get their view.
That's
popular
interesting.
lookout. But I decided to go somewhere different. But I decided to do a hike by a nearby lake instead. I found this lake and I saw this.
Look at that dang tunnel.
Yeah. I can't believe they just go through tunnels all the time. That's crazy.
It's like a coal mine or something. You have to drive your car in there.
Really cool view. So I decided to hike up this mountain, and I was able to get some phenomenal drone shots. I got to see
Incredible.
some like really cool
My
lakes,
gosh.
just giant mountains, and absolute gorgeous view. And then I eventually hiked back down. And then that night, I spent the whole night just capturing the northern lights, getting some beautiful footage of Senja.
It's hard to tell what time of the year this is because there's northern lights, no midnight sun.
Yeah.
So is this like fall, spring?
He's got like a jacket on,
Yeah.
so maybe. And he said that the sun set slow, but not that it didn't set. So yeah, it's gotta be
time
one
would
of
that
those.
How warm does it even get in the summer?
Yeah, I don't know.
That's like Norway, and if you're going really, really north, you need to know the time of the year. So
Yeah.
you get that midnight. If you're looking for midnight sun, you got to go at that certain time. If you want northern lights, you got to go at a certain time.
And then if it gets snowed out, you can't do really
Yeah.
anything in that
Yeah.
area.
That I made the drive back and got on the airplane. and that
fall
was
right
my
there.
Norway trip. Anyway, made the drive back
Based off those trees.
Yeah.
and got on the airplane, and that was my Norway trip. Anyways, those are my top places in Northern Norway, and I hope this helps when you're planning your trip. Anyways, it's Ryan Shirley, and we will see you later.
Incredible. We have to go.
Yep, Northern Norway looks absolutely absurd. Are you from Northern Norway? Well, let us know.
What would you rather see? A video of us going to Northern Norway or going to Oslo and Bergen?
Yeah,
That's the real question.
it still seems cool to go to Oslo and
We'll
Bergen.
do both. We'll do both if we have to.
If you don't make us do it.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Hopefully you enjoyed. Let us know what to check out from Norway next in the description. You can go to our Google form and fill it out and send us a link for a Norway reaction we should do.
And if you ever want to see us vlog in Norway, that will be on our vlog channel, TriFate Lifestyle. We're not in Norway on that channel, but we are in London, posting vlogs from London.
Check it out. See you in the next one. Bye.